Hi, today we are seeing in this video the one stock is giving the 5635% return is giving for during 5 years period. The stock name is the Indian Infotech and Software Limited. This stock is giving for the during 5 years period is the 5635% returns giving. The stock business sector is the consumer finance. I think last 1 to 2 months consumer finance stocks business is going for the good returns, giving for the good returns, making for the big profits. So this stock also giving for the good returns during 5 years period. The stock is giving for the 5635% is returns giving. In 5 years before that share price is so Indian Infotech Software Limited, the share price in 5 years before is the 16 paisa. 16 paisa you are buying for the 1 lakh shares. Your investment is the 16,000 rupees. You invested 16,000 rupees on Indian Infotech Software Limited in 5 years before. Now that share price value is the 9 rupees 75 paisa. 9 rupees 75 paisa to you are multiplying for the 1 lakh shares. It becomes for the 9,75,000 rupees. You were invested 16,000 rupees to after 5 years is making for the giving for the returns for the 9,75,000 rupees. So this is not possible in other your initial same amount in other sectors like your initial in the agriculture, like you are starting from the small proportion of business to small proportion of business, but this small proportion of investment to this much of returns is to get for the it's difficult. So that's why you also invest in the stock market and get for the big profits, make for the big profits. And here to make money is the one thing is important, the patience. You have to patience because that you have to hold for the stocks long time, like 5 to 10 years you have to hold for the long times. At least you have to, you want money, at least you have to hold for the 1 year, 1 to 2 year you have to hold for the stocks, otherwise you are not getting any profits here. So that's it. And so many of stocks is giving for the 1,000%, 2,000%, 3,000% is returns giving. So you are so that's why invest in the try to invest in early. You are 20s, you are started invest to in 20 age. You are at 30 age, you are a millionaire, or you are a millionaire, or you are a billionaire. It's possible. So that's why, because every day is future, every day is new businesses going, and every day is finding, researching for the new businesses, to new business to making for the big profits, like Amazon, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, and Infosys, Wipro, and Reliance company, and this kind of new business every day is going for, every day is coming. So that's why business for the good business, buy for the good business stocks and invest and research. First of all, research and learn that share market, how to invest in the stock market, and which stocks is the which business stocks is the better and good to buy for the stocks, and which is the demand in the future, which business is demand in future, and you have to analyze for everything, and then buy that stocks and make profits. And don't without research to don't invest money, because that anything people are anything, any sector they loss and failure, because that they don't have deep and depth knowledge of that field, and they didn't have experiences of about that field. That's why people are losing and failure that field also. So that's why you are beginner. You will first learn the share market, and how is that making profits, how is that previous period, how is that profit, how much of returns is giving for that, and how is developing for that business, what is the what is the earning per share of the business, and analyze for the balance sheet of that business, and analyze and research for everything about that business and company. And so what is the quantity of what is the quality of the product. That product should be necessary for the public, and unnecessary or not, you have to analyze. And future, the business's future is need or not, you have to analyze for everything. And because you have to hold for the long time, 5 to 10 years, 20 years, you have to hold for that. how much time you are holding for the stocks, that much of big returns you are getting from the stock markets. Because every business is not developing in one day, every business is not developing to 6 months, 1 month. It takes for the 5 years, it takes for the 5 years, 10 years, 10 years, 20 years. Because that today's Amazon is to developing for the coming for that this situation to Amazon is taking for the 25 years. And Tesla company also it takes to developing for this stage of this stage of that businesses to coming for the takes for the more than 15 years. And Reliance company also it takes for the about 10 to 20 years to reach for this position. So that's why every business to making profits it's to take for the long time. So that's why you have to hold for the long time. You want to big returns, like you are invested the 1 lakh 2 lakh rupees, you are holding for the next 10 years 20 years, your money should be at least 20 to 30 lakh rupees is must should happening, because every year that amount is every year that moment is compounding. One time you are invested in first year 1 lakh, that next year should be at 2 lakh. So like this happening is next 10 years becomes for the 10 to 20 lakh 10 it making for the profits from the stock market 10 to 20 lakh rupees is you will making for that from the stock market. So this is the video, and in front of videos also coming for the more stocks giving about returns of more returns giving about stocks over that videos are coming for in this channel. And do subscribe for this channel. Thank you for watching this video.